Kumar. I'm the content curator for ZenRepublic.in. I also call myself Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, no, not Zuckerberg, Zuckerberg. Because over the years, I've grown myself to become a sucker for books. But it wasn't like this always. My love affair with books started very late in life, only after I started working. I had this roommate of mine who gently and patiently led me into this beautiful world of books. And what a journey it has been till now. But how I wish I could have started this journey very early in my life. But then never late. It's better late than never. But after all these days of reading, I have been led to believe that books have this power to transform man's destiny for good. In fact, Jim Rohn once said, if a man reads 2 books in a week, he would have read 1,000 books in the next 10 years. And there's no way he reads 1,000 books and doesn't massively transform every aspect of his life. And I think I vouch with every word that Jim Rohn says, because I can sense the way I think now and the way I thought 5 years ago. There is a difference for good. And that's what exactly I am here for. So as fate would have it, I was pushed to Singapore and I was exposed to one of the biggest network libraries in the world, which houses more than 20 million books. And the network is so huge, so humongous, that I am yet to find an instance where I did not find a book that I was looking for. So when I had such a precious gift at my disposal, I thought, why not bring it to good use for all those young readers and young friends of mine who are struggling to establish a reading habit. In fact, statistics shows that 42% of people who graduate from college don't ever read another book. And that's appalling. And I'm not willing to believe that they did not want to read books. Maybe they were lost. Maybe there was no one who could guide them as patiently as my roommate once did. So I also find many queries, questions that these young friends of mine write to me and inquire and ask me for recommendation on what books to read. And I feel proud because I have helped establish reading habits with some of those young friends of mine, including my sister. And let me tell you, there's no bigger satisfaction than the feeling of planting a love for books in someone's heart. I mean, the feeling is second to none. So with the same purpose, I start this series called the Power Books series through this medium, my own book recommendation channel, wherein I pick one book or maybe 2 every week and talk about it. I must say this is not a book review channel, this is a book recommendation channel, because in a book review, you might pick a bad book and say how bad the book was, but that's not what I want to do. I want to pick those books which I think, which according to me, are books worth reading, and that's about it. So the kind of books that I'm going to talk about mostly would be non-fiction. See, I lost half of the crowd there. But then, going with the mission of Zen Republic, which is about transforming life, I think most of my choice of books fall in the genre of non-fiction. Yes, I might once in a while chip in with a fiction that I think is very important to be shared. And as much as I believe with the power of fiction, I love fiction. but then I will limit their numbers for this news channel of mine. So keep coming to this channel. This was just an introduction. For my second volume, I am going to pick 2 new books that I am going to talk about, which according to me would benefit you. So stay tuned. Thanks for coming.